Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Popo here, bringing guys a new video. And today I'm going to talk about the 10 Pokemon I hope get Megas. Let's go. Welcome, everybody, and today we're going to be talking about the 10 Pokemon that I hope get Megas in the new Legends ZA that's going to be coming out next year. I'm really excited for this game, and I want to see some unique Pokemon get Megas. A lot of people are talking about things like Volcarona and Flygon, so I'm going to make a list that talks about a few different Pokemon that aren't those ones. So as much as I do want those ones to get Megas, I'm going to talk about 10 different ones that I haven't really seen anybody talking about. Not that they haven't. I just haven't seen it, but let's get right into the list here. And my number one is going to be one of the starters I believe is going to be in the game. Who knows? Who knows what the starter is going to be? And that is Chestnut. I am a huge Chestnut fan. If you are doing the Venusaur raid that's going on right now, Chestnut is actually the best option, in my opinion, for that raid. And I just wanted to get a Mega. It already is a pretty cool Mon. It was one of my favorite Pokemon from Gen 6. And it's just kind of lackluster. And maybe with a Mega, maybe increasing its attack, maybe it gets really fast. It drops the armor, gets really, really fast, becomes a speedy attacker. That could be something really cool. That way it can play two different modes, and you don't have to Mega Evolve this thing for it to be good. And you can kind of control the match that way. I think this could be a really, really cool and innovative Mega that they could add, and I just want to see Mega Chestnut. So let's go. Make it happen. Make it happen. All right, and coming in at number 2, we got Diggersby, though. Diggersby is a ground normal, which he's not very good with huge power, though. But the thing is now, ground and normal is actually a pretty decent typing. We have seen it with Ursaluna, so maybe Diggersby could go into that Mega form. Maybe it drops the normal typing and just becomes a ground, or maybe a ground rock, or kind of really changes its play style. And maybe it just does way more damage. Maybe it loses the huge power but gains a ton of attack and gains an ability that helps it out. Maybe speed boost, give it something cool, make it good. It is a pretty bad Pokemon, so and I kind of like its design. So let's make Diggersby better. Bring Diggersby back, please. And our number 3 is going to be Florges. Florges is a staple of Gen 6. It's a really cool Pokemon, but just not good enough to be viable in VGC. It does have some really cool moves, and Flower Guard is pretty meh. So let's Mega it and give it a better ability. Give it something where it's going to boost its special attack. Maybe give it something like Trace, or it can get like ability similar to Download, or just give it something like the Ogerpons have, except it raises its special attack and rather than its attack, defense or special defense, and just make this thing good. Just make it good. Just make it good. It's so close to being good. Just do it. And then number 4, we got Aegislash. I have seen a couple of people talk about Aegislash, but I really, really want it. I really love Aegislash. It's a really cool Pokemon, and I feel like they could give this 2 Mega Forms. Maybe a Mega Form defense, Mega Form attack, and that way you can choose, and you can really make a unique team with both of them and have them do really unique things. Give them different abilities. Maybe you give it something like Zacian's Intrepid Sword, where it gets an attack boost, and then the other one gets a defense boost. That could be really cool. It could be, Zacian and Zamazenta Light. Zacian, sorry. I keep trying to say properly, and I end up messing it up every time. It could be the light version of those with that ghost typing sprinkled on. It's a really cool Pokemon. I really, really like Aegislash. Let's bring him back to his prominence, because he was very good during Gen 6. And then we go to number 5 and number 6. This is going to be a combo. We're going to have Tyrantrum and Aurorus. These Pokemon are really, really cool. I really like their designs. I'm a big fan of dinosaurs, and I think these both could get a boost. They've never really been good. Aurorus is pretty decent. It has good abilities, but it has a really bad typing. It's 4 times weak to fighting, is always going to be rough. And Tyrantrum is just suffered from lack of stats. So let's boost them both up. Let's give them cool megas. Let's get rid of that rock type and just make this thing straight ice Auroras. And then just, give it, it can even keep refrigerate. That's fine. Just boost its stats up, get rid of that rock type. It's going to be really good. Tyrantrum, maybe get rid of the rock type. It just becomes a straight dragon. That could be something cool too, because maybe they mega into not fossilized versions of themselves, kind of thing. I just think this could be really cool concept. And if you're gonna give one the mega, give the other one mega. Let's do it. Let's give them both. Going into number 7, we got Conkeldurr. So this is the first Pokemon not in the same generation. All the other ones are Gen 6 Pokemon. Conkeldurr used to be really decent. Now he's just been outpaced by so many things. I'm just going to say the most obvious one is Iron Hands. Iron Hands has eaten this thing alive, so it's pretty useless now. It's just one of the worst fighting types in Scarlet and Violet in terms of fully evolved, Pokemon or whatever. But this thing is just not good anymore, so let's make it good. Let's give it a boost. Give it huge power when it Mega Evolves. Give it something. That might be a little bit too much because it does have Mach Punch. Or does it have Mach Punch? It has Drain Punch. Yeah, it has Drain Punch. It has Bullet Punch, I think. But I think it gets Mach Punch, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But let's just boost this thing up. Let's make it good again. It just needs something else. It needs something else. It's just not it right now. Iron Hands just eats this thing. Going into number 8, we got Feraligatr, which could be another one of the starters. We saw, the Cyndaquil going into the other game, so maybe we'll see the Feraligatr showing some love to Gen 2 again. This thing could be really cool. Maybe it gets Swift Swim or something. Just make it more viable. Sheer Force, of course, is really good as its base form, but it just doesn't do enough because its stats are way too low. So it could even keep Sheer Force and maybe get something else, but I think Swift Swim would be really cool. Make it what Mega Swampert should have been. Let's make it that, okay? Let's make it good without the 4 times weakness. But yeah, Feraligatr, I think we'll see Totodile maybe as the other starter. But yeah, and going into number 9, we got Dragonite. Dragonite's the only one of these Dragon-type Pokemon. Garchomp gets everything. Let's give Dragonite something. Boy's been waiting for his time. He's done very well with the terrestrialization, of course, but he hasn't gotten a new form. That's just something everybody gets, so he just happens to benefit from it because he gets that extreme speed. That's really it. If he didn't have extreme speed, I don't think Dragonite would see any play at all in VGC, but let's give it a new Mega. It can even keep its 2 abilities or which one of the abilities it would get, maybe Inner Focus, and just buff it up. Let's buff it up. Let's make him super bulky or something. Just give him something. Help him out. Help him out. You did Salamence. You did Garchomp. Let's help out my boy Dragonite. All right, let's get him. And then number 10, we got Garganacl. And yes, I know this is a Gen 9 Pokemon, but from my understanding of the map is that Kalos is in the top right of Paldea, so that means they're really close. So maybe we can see somebody who has traveled from Paldea into Kalos that has Garganacl, and now we get Mega Garganacl. This is a selfish pick. I really like Garganacl, so I want to see him keep getting better. Get this boy better. Let's get Mega Garganacl. I think we might see, honestly, a Gen 9 Mega Pokemon in the new games. I don't want to 100% say that, but I have a feeling that we might see a newer Pokemon in general there. Maybe even a Gen 7, Gen 8, something like that. There could be a newer Pokemon that gets a Mega. I want to see it. Who knows? But that is my list of 10. Let me know what your guys' list is down below. What Pokemon, maybe you have a favorite Pokemon that you want to see get a Mega. I want to see Shuckle get a Mega. I don't think it's going to happen. But if he did switch those stats, that'd be really cool. I don't think it's going to happen, so I didn't put him on my list. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys like my list, make sure you guys thumbs it up. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do so. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, everybody.